What's going on, Daniel Berryfield? What's going on, you guys? How's your guys' Friday night going? I got off work an hour early. I wasn't feeling good. I stood there as long as I could, but I was like, doors closed, my shit's done, everything's done. Let me get the hell out of here. So I fucking put a write in there, wrote in something basically said I can get off early, just an hour early. So all I said was, all right. I'm not gonna be live that long. I'm just live for right now, just until I fucking relax my body, my back. Um, by the way, well, for starters, I'm happy to say happy birthday to Casey. I spoke to her earlier today. I was trying to, before I went to work, I was trying to have a panel with her and hang out for a little bit, but I told her if you're doing things with your family, which she was, which she was, if you're doing things with your family, handle do your thing with your family. Family is more important than YouTube, and enjoy your birthday with your family. I've already spoke to her though, and she's doing good. She's gonna have a good birthday. I wish I could be there, to celebrate with her, but she's all right. But I just wanted to say happy birthday to Casey Chrissy. That's her name. She's okay with me saying her name. Everybody knows her name. I don't know how old she is, but I told her happy 28th birthday, and I just want to say this, and then if she sees this, if she sees this, she doesn't, she doesn't. Um, everything that's been going on with me, I know that we had a lot of horrible situations, happen between me and you, and I've hated you. I'm not gonna lie. There was a time in my life, few times in my life, where I hated you completely. Just did not like you, and it was tough for a lot of reasons that don't apply anymore. And with all that happening, everything that happened between us, I'm happy that we can actually say that we're friends and we're actually good friends. I don't know what the future holds for you or me. I accepted the fact that, we probably wouldn't be together, and that's fine. I like being friends with you. And you know that we had our issues, and we have a whole situation with your life and my life where we just gotta focus on that right now. And like I said, we don't know what's gonna happen in the future. We just know that um, we're just living life, enjoying life. I talked to Casey, and I told her what I'm doing with my channel now. I told her that I I'm dropping the name cousin. I don't want to be known as that anymore. And it sounds stupid. It does, but I've done this before. I always do this, but I got to the point, and this is what I told her. I said I got to the point where all cousin, the name cousin, all I've ever done with that name is just destroy and hurt people that I care about, and that I just don't want to be known as that anymore. I just want to be known as that motherfucker Robert from down the block. But I told her, I said, when you decide to want to come back and hang out, I told her my channel is going to be back to how it used to be: wrestling, football, drama in a way, but not the drama that she thinks. More of drama, like of just talking shit about things, and that's it. Nothing. I will never go into the things where it has nothing to do with my side of the fence. This is the TTC. As long as I'm alive, and as long as there's a Roscoe, and as long as there's PPG, and as long as there's football, as long as the Raiders are the Raiders and the teams are out there, and wherever we're at, where we're Oakland, LA, to Vegas, it doesn't matter. As long as there's 32 teams out there, the TTC will never die. And I told her this is what we're gonna do over here, and I told her straight up, I'm blocking almost all Den. Anybody that has anything to do with Den is blocked. Anybody that supports them is blocked. I just don't want that type of people, that type of energy over here. I explained to her, I explained to LL, I explained to a few people. I said, I had a good time battling the Den. I had a good time, they had a good time in my expense too. But I'm just done. I told her I'm just done with this shit. I'm done with fucking. I said if I don't leave these motherfuckers, I'm gonna killing somebody because I have too much of a bad temper to be around these people. I can't be around these people anymore. I mean, Joe came over here. I blocked Joe instantly. I can't be around some punk ass white boy that thinks he's hard. I can't be around people like that. I gotta be around people that I feel like I can hang out with in real life. I gotta be around people that I know that they're about their shit and they're not about bullshit. I hate being around a bunch of fake ass motherfuckers and a bunch of punk ass white boys, and I just can't be around people like that. Like I said, if I continue to keep doing this, I'm just gonna hurt people that don't deserve it. I'll, that's all they ever wanted from me. That they want me to destroy people. They want it. Hold on. I'm trying to read this shit. It doesn't matter, but I blame. If anything, I blame myself for participating with them. Doesn't matter who brought them. It just matters that they're here. But I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure. And Ready Red, I know you love that 300 shit. But if you see I know if they're your friends or not, but if you see anybody that is not real, that is fake as fuck, Den people, the Den most likely, if anything, anybody from the Den, anybody that is associated with them, I just don't want nothing to do with them. I honestly, to tell you the truth, like I'm at the point in my life where I'm just focused on my life, and I want to be able to go from point A all the way up. I can't stay in the same spot. I've noticed that I've noticed that every time I go back to these people in battle, because I have this, inside of me where I feel like I want to go over there and I want to represent the TTC and I want to battle these motherfuckers and I want to make them bully the shit out of the whole den if I have to. And I had fun fucking these fools up. I had fun making these fools cry. I've had fun, making these fools go through some shit, calling CPS, calling police on me and shit. I've had fun doing it, but at the end of the day, it comes down to what extent, what do they really want from you? And they want me to fucking hurt people that don't deserve it. They want to try to manipulate and try to make it seem like this person said that or that. You know, After everything that happened a couple of days ago with West, with West and with him fucking, triggering me to where I said some shit that I shouldn't have said about Karen and I shouldn't have done that. So because of that, I just can't be associating people in any of that because even though me and her we don't have no connection of being friends at all. We hate pretty much that's all there is. I don't hate her, but I know she hates me. I know that for a fact. But the thing is that if I choose to keep coming at people and then people like that, they want to threaten me and they want to fucking sit there and be like, well, we could just get you fired or we can take your kids away from you. We can call CPS. And when it comes down to that, and then somebody telling me that they're gonna kidnap my kids and kill them, when I see that shit, I get to the point where I want to hurt the people that they love too, and people that they are cool with, people that they have, they're friends with. I want to go after them and hurt them in every possible way I could possibly do it. And that's not good. I don't, Karen, a lot of these people, they don't deserve that shit. They don't. And I told Casey, I said, if you can accept that, I don't want none of these people around me. And that I told this to Reggie Mack. I'm telling this to Reggie Mack right now, and I'm telling this to LL. I'm telling this to anybody that hangs out with me. If I ban somebody, don't make me feel like I have to be forced to hang out with somebody. So, say for example, I thought about this earlier today. Say for example, if I'm kicking it with Red Z and I'm kicking it with Billy and I'm kicking it with my panel and shit, or I'm just whatever having a good panel, everything's good. And say like some people from the den, say like Nookie wants to come up and hang out with us, and I ban Nookie, right? I ban her, and she tells Red Z or she tells Billy that I banned her. What I'm gonna tell Billy and Red Z Mac, are you gonna force me to hang out with somebody I don't want to hang out with? Because we're having a good thing over here, and if you're gonna force me to hang out with somebody I don't want to hang out with, I'd rather just end my stream and you guys go about your business. Because that's not what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna hang out with people I don't. No, I don't want to hang out with any of the den. I don't want nothing to do with the den. To be honest, the den is dead to me. I don't. They don't exist. Foxman died in a car accident on the way to work. Joe had an overdose. I don't know those people. Smokey got fucking deported. I don't know these people. I don't want to know these people. I don't want nothing to do with them. These people are just fake. They're fucking weird. They're not normal. I will never treat them normal. I will never treat them like if they're a human being. Like I said, I just want the people that are allowed to be here to have respect for me and respect my wishes. Understand when you come to this channel, your friends from that side will not be allowed over here. No matter how much you try to plead with me, it's not going to work. I'm just saying that for future reference because I don't think Billy or Reggie will force me to hang out with them. I'm just letting them know ahead of time. And Casey said she's cool with it. She didn't say anything bad about it. She just said that whatever I want to do is what I want to do. And I'm having somebody watch these chats for me because I want to see if people in blue are going over there to these channels, and I want to see if they're talking shit about me or playing that smile in your face and then go play different. Fuck that. So anybody that's in blue over here, you're gonna be watched, and you're gonna be watched about what the shit you say in chats about me. You say anything clever, you laugh at me, anything to do where I'm just like petty about it, I'll ban your ass. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. Melissa May, I got to the point where I wanted to ban you, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna let it go because you are TTC community. But understand, Melissa, don't bring that dense shit over here. I don't want nothing to do with it. Those people they're just fucking. I don't know. Somebody tried to tell me about fucking some shit was going on over there today, and I tried to ignore it as much as possible until finally they were telling me that Nikki had some situation, and I said I don't care. But then when I guess I didn't, I forgot that Nikki went to Boston, and so I like tuned in for a moment. I didn't even realize that I was. Can you do still? No, I don't. I don't have it. I let my cousin have it. I let my cousin have it. My little cousin. The one I was living with. I told him he could have it. I wouldn't consider Moon Boots officially dead. I consider him Moon Boots, but like I said, it however you act when you're here in the chat determines how long you can be here. And I know that my room ain't popping, and I know that it's not like how it used to be where I had numbers and shit. But eventually, because me and LL, like, we ain't going anywhere. Football season's barely coming back up. So, me and LL, we don't have beef with each other like that. So, we're going to be doing our shit over here. And I know some people want to come around. And that's cool and shit. You want to come around. But I'm just saying that I may not be doing something good right now with this channel. And I know it ain't big numbers and shit. But eventually, there's going to be a time where I'm going to have good streams, and they're going to be good streams enough to where people are going to want to type, and they're not going to be able to, and that's where it's going to hit them like, oh, he was really serious about that shit, and I'm like, yeah, I am real serious about that shit. I don't consider Hate Train the Den. I consider him more of a moon boot. Anything, I consider them their communities considered the fucking what do they call those motherfuckers again? The only thing I ask is like if you're gonna be here and shit, if you're gonna be here and shit, don't fucking come over here trying to act like like you can talk shit to me because that's not gonna work. It'd be one thing if you were in blue and you're talking shit to me, but if you're not in blue, just chill the fuck out. But anyways, I was telling Casey, I said, this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to just stay away from that shit because all it's gonna get me is just nowhere. Anytime I go back, it's like just I'm going backwards if I choose to. I don't really know what's going on with Nikki, but I just know she was in Boston and that was it. I clicked over during time. I unsubscribed to Fox right after I did this too, but I forgot I had subscribed to, and I just clicked over, and the first and this last thing I seen was she was crying, and I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, you're too fucking. I don't know. I don't. She's not my daughter. She's not my little cousin. None of that. That's. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't. I don't. I don't want to. I don't want to. Maybe I just don't want to know. All I knew was she was crying, and that was it. And then I left. Unsubscribed to Fox and left. I unsubscribed a lot of motherfuckers, believe it or not. The only person that I haven't unsubscribed yet was just Moon. But even if I didn't subscribe to Moon, I'm not gonna go over there. I won't go to a lot of channels. I won't even go to Billy's, and it's not because I have beef with Billy. I just don't. He's just Billy and I are just different people. Billy likes to associate himself with people like that, and I don't. It's the same thing like in the streets. If you're a street motherfucker, you don't associate yourself with people like that. If you're not a street motherfucker, then it's different. If you were a street fucker, you wouldn't fuck around people like that. And if you ain't street and you're from like the suburban, then I understand why you would hang out with people like this, and I get it. But me, I'm not saying I'm a gangster, but I am a street motherfucker, and I just don't hang out with people like that. I just don't. These people fucking. I took any of these people to a trap house. These motherfuckers would trip the fuck out. Can you imagine? I take Joe or Fox into a trap house. They wouldn't even. They fuckers would call the cops and try to fucking report the fucking trap house. Nah, I only want street people. I don't want no fucking suburban motherfuckers around me. I don't want no fucking silver spoon, no gold spoon, whatever the fuck. I don't want people that mommy and daddy bought me everything for Christmas. Mommy and daddy fucking blows my nose. Mommy and daddy sees me crying in front of the TV because I want a toy from Walmart or Target, and then they rush to go take me to go get it. I don't want people around like that. I don't want people that don't know what struggle means. That word struggle don't mean shit to them. I want people that been through the shit to be around me. People that understand where I'm coming from to be around me. I want to be around people that fucking mommy and daddy fucking did this for me. Mommy and daddy did that for me. Fuck that. Mommy and daddy can suck a dick. But anyways, I just wanted to say I wanted to say happy birthday to Casey. I already did. I told her I was gonna do a stream earlier today, but fucking I'm sick too at the same time. I'm out here just getting some good air because it's nice and breezy out here and shit. But I ain't lying, I'm tired as a motherfucker right now. Good thing I don't have to work tomorrow, man. I'm just happy I don't have to work tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm a little bit better tomorrow, man. If anything, all I want to do now is I just want to go to bed. Just want to go to bed and go to sleep. Fucking, that's it. All I want to do is go to bed. The only reason why I'm alive right now is to fuck. I swear to God, I feel like just punching myself in the fucking nose. I was like, if my nose is gonna run like this, where I have to constantly wipe it, I might as well just bust my nose so blood can come out instead of this shit. If you're gonna run, I might as well let blood run down my fucking nose because it's fucking irritating to fucking keep every day constantly just keep touching my fucking nose. You see, bad fucking temper. I actually would bust myself in the nose just because of this shit. Just because I'm not all there, so fucking crazy ass motherfucker. I think Al already went to bed. Otherwise, he would have been here by now. I was trying to see if he did, if he was, but nah, he probably went to bed already. Fucking tired. Motherfucker, dude. I think it's around that time I get out of here now. I was just trying to see if fucking Alan's awake. It's already late though. It's Friday too. It's crazy. I thought Billy would have been live too, but then again, I ain't trying to like. I'll listen, but I won't go over it. All right, you guys. I just wanted to say happy birthday to Casey. I'm sure I don't know if she'll. I mean, she said she would look at it later. I already talked to her about it, but I didn't like sit here and say all this shit to her. I just said happy birthday to her and tell her to enjoy it with her family. Told her what was going on with here though. I did tell her that, but I didn't go into details and shit. Oh my god. All right, you guys. I'll see you guys later, folks.